Committee on Energy and Commerce is working to address the biggest issues facing our country and our constituents. Every bill we're considering today is bipartisan, and in many cases, members of this committee have been working together on them over several Congresses. Every bill today either passed out of the committee unanimously and through the House last year with strong bipartisan votes, or were negotiated and agreed upon on a bipartisan, bicameral basis at the end of last year. Every single bill we are considering today had bipartisan agreement last Congress, and I hope we can pick up where we left off and move them all forward today. Earlier this Congress, ranking member, my good friend from New Jersey, Pallone, and I testified before the House Administration Committee to talk about our committee budget, and I really appreciate what my good friend said at the hearing when he said, while we were not able to get these bipartisan bills and provisions signed into law last Congress, I know that we're committed to getting them done this Congress, and I'm glad to report that we're moving these bills forward because they make our country stronger, and we need to pass this critical legislation. In particular, we'll advance healthcare legislation to lower costs for patients, support cancer research, and address substance use disorder. And I'm thankful to all of my colleagues who have supported this legislation to increase access to care for patients and their families. Today, we have an opportunity to advance multiple bills that will strengthen our communications infrastructure and better prevent attacks from our adversaries, who are continually seeking to compromise our critical infrastructure. These bills will help fortify our networks against our threats. While technological leadership is critically important to our national security and economic prosperity, as a father and a grandfather, I am extremely concerned by the stories we are hearing from parents about the potential unintended consequences of new technologies. From protecting Americans from romance scams to increasing price transparency in ticketing and lodging, today should be a chance to celebrate bipartisan wins that serve our constituents. I am still hopeful we can make progress soon on some of the other bills I have discussed with my friends from across the aisle, but nonetheless, we're marking up some outstanding legislation today, and I want to thank all of our sponsors for their hard work getting us to this point. I always say the work we do here in the House affects people in their homes. This legislation is make Americans' homes safer, healthier, and more prosperous. Thank you for all your hard work. I appreciate everybody's efforts and for advancing this legislation. I yield back.